Welcome into WagerTalk TV. I am Drew Martin, joined by Ralph Michaels and Dave Koken of WagerTalk.com. We're talking Big Ten football action. We got Indiana, the Hoosiers, at the Wisconsin Badgers. We're seeing the Badgers minus 14 at home. Camp Randall here, Ralph. We got 45.5 being the total. You interested in getting involved in this Big Ten battle?
It's close. I do have Indiana on my longer card, leaning with the under as well. And I just think we have a complete overreaction to the Penix injury. Yes, he has a 14-4 ratio. Yes, he's looked good leading them, and everyone remembers what he did, in the 2-point conversion against Penn State. But, Jack Tuttle, in the year these two quarterbacks came out, Mike Penix was the 40th quarterback in the high school rankings. And Tuttle was the 16th quarterback. He was recruited by Alabama. He was recruited by LSU. He went to Utah. After one semester, he's come. So he's been here since the 2019 season. He challenged for the starting job last year. You have an Indiana defense that held Michigan State to a season low, held Rutgers to a season low, held Maryland to a number 2 season low, has forced turnovers, has 20 sacks on the year. And on the Wisconsin side, you have Mertz. Everyone was so excited about Mertz after his opener. And, this is finally a game at home. I just think there's too much of an adjustment from the injury. This Indiana defense is legit to me, and I will grab the Hoosiers and the points.
Yeah, 2 full touchdowns here, Dave. Do you agree with Ralph? Maybe the Hoosiers are the side here?
What's interesting is that I originally had put a circle around Wisconsin in this game, thinking this might be a good spot for them at home in a bounce-back situation at a reasonable number against an Indiana team that's captured everybody's fancy right now. They beat a lot of bettors last week who went against them and got the job done in that game. And, of course, the prior week they had the great comeback to get inside the number and really leave the field feeling good about themselves against Ohio State. So I thought this might be a good spot to take Wisconsin at a very reasonable number. And then the injury comes up in the reaction from the odds makers and the bettors is spectacular. And in doing so, actually, I think the value has shifted a bit to the Indiana side here. One thing we know about this Hoosier squad is they don't lack confidence. And they don't lack inspiration. Their coach gets them fired up. I think they're going to take the field wanting to prove that they're for real and they're more than just a one-man team, and I believe they are. And at this number, I'd have to agree with Ralph. I think the value here is with the Hoosiers plus the points.
I'm with you both Dave and Ralph. I think Indiana's getting a little bit too much here. So the dog barking in Wisconsin for this Big Ten action. Guys, thanks for joining us. Ralph Michaels, Dave Koken, I am Drew Martin. Also, remember, we got the special. Not only Cyber Monday, Cyber Week special at both Sports Memo and WagerTalk.com. You get 6 months of service with any handicapper of your choice for less than $100 a month. Check it out at both websites, Sports Memo and WagerTalk.com.